Hey guys, so today I'm going to be drawing the Los Angeles Rams new uniforms, and I'm going to be drawing Aaron Donald in their new uniforms. And so the Rams just announced these new uniforms a couple of days ago, and let me know in the comments what you guys think about these uniforms. Personally, I think they're terrible. I think the old uniforms that the Rams had were excellent. I especially like the ones that were kind of their throwbacks to the 80s that they wore the past couple of years, where they had the royal blue with the yellow and the block white letters. I thought those looked great. Really liked the color scheme. Really liked everything about those uniforms. I thought they were excellent. And these new ones, they kind of take a lot of those elements, but then they just screw it up. And it all started back a few months ago when the Rams introduced their new logo, and of course everybody reacted saying the logo was awful. It's hard to describe what it looks like. It's like a LA morphing into a ram's horn, and it's got a gradient in it. And I'm professionally work as a graphic designer, and I mean, it just looks terrible. It's not iconic at all, and it just looks weird. And their old logo that they had was pretty good. The Rams head logo, that was a nice logo. Their new stadium kind of is in the shape of that logo, so it's baffling that they changed it. And then of course they've got this new Rams head logo, and I still don't even know if they're officially going to use that, because I mean, that thing just looks like some clip art, or looks like a little icon, or an emoji. So it does not at all look like a professionally designed logo for an NFL football team. So hopefully that new Rams head logo that's been floating around, they won't use it for anything. But if they do, it does not look good at all. Their old Rams head logo, that thing was great. That thing looked really cool. So for some reason they switched that, and then of course they switched their uniforms to match their new logo. And the uniforms, it just does not work at all. The number one thing that I have to say is not working is the numbers. The font that they used, I don't like it at all. The traditional block font for the numbers that they had before, that looked great. There was no reason to switch to this serif font. This kind of looks like it's just looks like it's Arial from your computer. It does not look like a football font at all. And then it's got a gradient on it. I mean, that was a terrible decision. Gradients and football do not mix. And then it's also got this, if you zoom in really close, it's got this weird texture on it that I guess is supposed to be mimicking the Ram's horn logo, but it also kind of looks like the iris of a camera. I mean, it's just terrible. It's just, Eric Dickerson, who's the Rambassador, he's the Rams' biggest fan in the media. Even he said that the uniforms look terrible. He said they don't look tough at all. They don't look like football uniforms. And he couldn't be more right. They kind of just took everything they had going good for them, and then just kind of tweaked it a little bit, and just made it not good at all. I mean, these uniforms are just terrible. Really should have just not changed and just stuck with what they had. The only thing I do like about it is I kind of like the pant stripe, how it's not symmetrical. It's got like the thick blue stripe with the thin white stripe. So that I do like. That's kind of cool. But taking the helmet and adding the little cut in the Ram's horn, I get what they were doing, but I don't think it really works. I think it kind of looks cool up close, but at a distance, the thinness of that blue line in the Ram's horn just doesn't have that good of an effect. And of course, they mimic that on the shoulder pads as well. It's just not working. And it all started when they screwed up their logo a few months ago, and now they've screwed up their uniforms. So not a good direction to go in. So let me know in the comments what you guys think about these uniforms. Seems like all over the media and YouTube and everywhere, nobody seems to like them. So let me know if there's any Rams fans out there that do like these uniforms. Let me know why you guys like them, and enjoy the rest of the video.